In the rolling hills of Virginia, about 30 miles outside Washington, D.C., lies historic Manassas, famous for two bloody and decisive battles during the American Civil War.
I was born in East Virginia, North Carolina, I did go.
This year, Manassas and its surrounding Prince William County are at the heart of another heated battle, the battle for Virginia's 13 electoral votes in November. It's a fight Virginia hasn't experienced in almost half a century. This mid-Atlantic state has been reliably Republican, at least on the presidential level, since 1964, the last time a Democratic presidential candidate won here.
Recently, we're seeing that Virginia, just like many of the other battleground states and the national polls, there's a move towards Obama. And if we look at an average of all the polls right now, Obama is currently ahead in Virginia, which is, again, very surprising considering that Bush won the state by 8 percentage points.
Many voters, even those who helped elect President Bush, blame this administration and its party for their problems. And they say they're ready for someone new.
These are people who are now really are facing a major budget crunch. These are economically conservative people, but when the economic times have turned against them, have now turned to be more of a, looking at Obama as a potential presidential candidate they would choose.
Republicans face other uphill battles in Virginia as well. The state has registered a record number of new voters this election cycle, nearly 300,000 since January alone, 9 out of 10 of whom are registered for the first time. The bulk of these new voters are between the ages of 17 and 25, a demographic that strongly favors Obama.
It's one of those times when every vote actually does count. We have a lot of volunteers coming down from states where they think, either one way or the other, the state is really not in play, whereas Virginia is right there on the edge, so every vote really will count.
The great thing about Virginians is that they're very independent thinkers and independent voters, and I think that's what is going to, in the end, really help them relate to McCain. He's an independent, he's a maverick.
With 3 times the number of campaign officers as his opponent and record levels of volunteers in the state, the Obama campaign is feeling optimistic for the first time in 44 years. The red state of Virginia will turn a solid shade of blue.